Hey, it's Adam P's Comedy, and look who's joining me. Neighbor's cat. He lives here. He chose our home, apparently. Never went back to his other home. I guess, he wasn't getting fed. He comes here to get fed and to come visit all the chickens and the mice. Okay, this is like my, I don't know. I was gonna look, I didn't look. This is like my maybe 6th comedy video or something. I like some of the stuff I'm gonna bring up in here. I tried to do in a video. It was too long. Just wasn't uploading onto YouTube. Too damn long. I just wish they would do something where it would stuff would upload a lot quicker, but it don't. I gotta get some damn cushions out for the patio chairs because people put it away. But well, they're not in here. Don't know where the hell they're at. Shit all over the place all the time. But so the other video I was trying to do, long ass video, it's a whole mix of when I was, trying to work with a buddy with his construction stuff. A lot of it's got to do with that and other things, but he's doing contracting, different construction stuff, and I was trying to work with him and coming out of my depression and that in April of this year, 2025. Got the phone up on my damn face. Trying to help him and boost myself, get myself going, make money. Trying to make money, but the way he's got stuff set up, with his, he's using different stuff in Square and all that crap. The way he's got set up, it kind of makes it difficult, to, help me out, like that. Send me stuff for working, but so that needed to be worked out. But I was trying to help him and work with him for a little bit, for a while, but while we were working and going all over the place, like apartments over there and clear out this way at this old house, all over the damn place. I wasn't used to, bouncing around and doing all these jobs and boom, boom, boom and stuff. I'm used to finishing a job, moving on to the next one, and, stuff like that. Getting paid the same day or 2 days by people, and so simple. But, I was working and with him and doing stuff, and every time we would get done working, from somewhere, he would go and check out another job, or we would just stop at a gas station, get some snacks on, before going home. Every time, we stop anywhere, he, leaves his damn truck running, or Jeep, whatever we were driving that day. He just gets out and leaves the damn thing running, the keys in it. Meanwhile, I got my tools in there and everything. I'm like, what are you doing? He was already walking into the damn store, and I'm still, in the car getting out, or out the truck. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, well, why don't I just get all my tools out of here first before somebody takes the damn truck, if they want it, or the Jeep, and that's crazy shit. Wasting gas and everything else. And then he says, well, it's not my gas. Well, yeah, it's somebody's gas. Charging for it, it's somebody's money, and you're letting the damn thing run. And somebody can just jump in it. Whoever, if they're desperate or doing some kind of run, run for something. I think these are the cushions I need. I don't know. Nope, those are for the damn bench over there. I don't know where the hell they put the damn cushions. But, it's like, what the F? WTF? Leaving the damn vehicle running, wasting gas, so I always turn it off. Plus, half his windows are all out, broken out and shit. And then on his driver's side, he uses a damn towel, hangs a towel right there. He got pulled over one day by somebody that we know, went to school with around here. You know, and he wasn't wearing a seatbelt and stuff like that, and pulls his ass over. He's like, oh, hey, you know. He's like, put your fucking seatbelt on and all this stuff, you know. And he just let him go. I'm like, pfft. And I'm driving with him, and he's on his phone, texting and everything. You know, I do it too, but try not to. It's a bad habit. I try to use my voice text and shit. But I'm like, man, I can't even take a nap in here driving with you. And we'll be flipped over on the side of the road or in the woods, hit a tree, cross the damn road. Who the hell knows? He's like texting, you know, looking at shit, scrolling through. I mean, he's driving down the highway. It's like, what the hell? And I'm like, well, fuck. Well, because I let my truck go and everything, you know, from being depressed and not wanting the truck, and because the truck had issues and shit, the windshield, didn't want it. I just let it go down the driveway, didn't give a shit. Now I don't have a truck, but it had issues. And when you let it go on purpose, it's different than like if it gets taken away from you, you know, and you're not paying on it. That's totally different. I knew it was going to happen, or I didn't care. It still sucks because I owe on it, and I'm not going to pay on it. They're not getting shit from me because, you know, broke as hell, not getting nothing. So, you know, that's that. But got our old car, my family's car, and they got a different SUV, Equinox. So I'm driving that thing around, not used to it, little cruise. So I just throw the shit in there, you know, chainsaws are in the trunk and everything else. Every time I'm driving around or going somewhere, if I leave the damn gas can in there, then I smell all the fumes. So I actually took that out. You know, I need to take the shit out and then not drive around with it unless I'm working somewhere. You know, be driving around smelling the damn fumes. The last thing I need to get high on that. And, so that's ridiculous, but, so yeah, he leaves the damn vehicles running. So then, the one day, we got done working somewhere, stopped at a gas station. He just wanted me to really try some THC. I'm like, yeah, I'll try some, give it a shot. But like, it's not the same as weed and stuff. It, you know, it really puts you out. And I will need that. I need an upper, not a downer. Something to keep me going, keep my ass going, not put me down, you know, on the couch. Because I did that taking these pills and shit. Well, I tried it anyway. You know, edible. We go into this gas station. He's like, well, they got these chocolate squares here. There's that and there's that. I'm like, I'll do the chocolate. So he buys it for me. We get in the truck and I open it. I'm like, okay, smells good and everything. I just took a tiny ass bite out of the corner, and I'm like, okay. So like we're driving, probably within an hour, I started feeling some stuff, you know, kind of relaxed and stuff, nothing major. I'm like, okay. Well, then we get to his aunt's house, and he'd even know this, but me and my dad went there and cleaned out her basement, hauled some shit out, and I was like a zombie then, still, and depressed, you know, and bringing shit up the stairs, and I was all weak and stuff, weakling. And, you know, I just wasn't working the pills out of my system and everything. That's why I was a zombie. But, you know, little did he know that she's already met me. And by the time she came outside and came by the truck, I told him, hey, we did some stuff for her. But by that time, the shit was kicking in already, the THC. I was sitting there, you know, and napping and dozing off like it was kicking in. So then after a while we left, and then, you know, he was dropping me off at home here. We get to my house, and I get out, I'm like a damn zombie, like just, you know, moving around and woo! And, I get all my stuff out, my tools and shit, and you know, I go in the house, and it just got all bad from there. It just went all downhill. I got effed up, screwed up. Let me tell you. Like within 2 hours, my heart rate was up. Heart was doing different shit. I'm like, oh God, not again. Not like them pills. Like having a bad reaction. You know, my body just reacts to everything. The only thing it don't react to is alcohol, thank God. It's really good to me. And I'm not even an alcoholic. I just sip one a day, or if that. But it helps. But I was getting effed up. And it just got worse. It lasted, you know, 3 hours, like it says. Just about. But I kept messaging him and telling him, hey, like, I'm never going to do this shit again. I'm effed up here. I'm like, I'll just give it back to you. And he's like, no, just throw it out. I'm like, yep. I just pitched it away. But I was just, my heart was going different directions, doing things, and was like almost feeling like out of body again, you know, repeating itself. It was not good. I'm like, well, shit, here's another near death happening here. And it was pretty damn close. I'm like, fuck, I hope it works out. And then I kept telling him, you know, I am done, not doing shit again, trying anything. I said, I gotta go outside and walk around, run this shit off and around my farm, my grandma's farm. And so I did. I was freaking walking around, running around. I'm like, this shit's not staying in me. You know, it's gonna get out. And by the nighttime, I started to feel better, and I actually slept better. Because they say it helps you sleep. You know, he's telling me all these things it does. It's like, yeah, well, it didn't do it to me. It sure as hell didn't relax me or nothing. By the next day, felt pretty good. You know, maybe a little hazy from it and stuff. But the day after that, I was back to normal. Plus, I was checking my blood pressure because my blood pressure was all screwed up, you know, from taking these pills, hydroxyzine, and through the depression and being a zombie. And when I was walking, exercising, getting myself back into things, my blood pressure was doing different stuff because I was coming back alive and getting everything to my brain. And that's pretty much what I had to do with this shit. Work it out again. I thought, well, I worked hard to get myself going here, and my blood pressure normal, like the numbers normal, the upper and the lower number and stuff. Well, it was all whacked out again. I'm like, well, shit. You know, screwed it up again, my heart. Well, I went back to normal finally. So all that's good. I'm just like, never again. You know, just stick with alcohol. You know, a damn thing that I don't react to. You know, and vitamins, supplements, and all that. But shit, man. It's ridiculous. But, so that was that. And, it's just been a crazy-ass ride. Crazy-ass journey, let me tell you. It's been freaking nuts. I mean, that's why I got so much shit to say all the time. And it just keeps going. Every day is different. You never know what's going to happen. And, I'm going to try out, you know, comedy at this, you know, in the next 2 towns over, this bar place. Some guy was telling me they do open mic. I'm like, well, shit, hell. I'm going to go right in there and do it. See what happens, man. If I can do good and pull it off, I'll get booked out the ass and do stuff, events, parties. Get picked up by somebody, who knows. You know, I can't afford not to do it. Something's got to give, and, you know, I can't even get back to my landscaping and I got no damn truck and shit. So something's got to give. I say shit like it is, you know, and talk about depression, talk about, you know, girls being fake out there and fake people, this and that, all kinds of stupid shit people do. Talk about real stuff out there, you know, and plus mix it in with the comedy. So, I mean, I've been through all this crap and near death and people attacking me, you know, and everything else. I'm just used to it. That stupid ass thing calling me. Luckily, it didn't even cut off the video. I'm surprised. It usually cuts off a damn video. But, but yeah, I gotta get myself going again. It's ridiculous, you know, like dragging ass here. So I'm doing things differently and just getting into comedy and everything. I'm ready to do it. Entertain, make people laugh. It's all therapy and stuff. I'm ready to do it. So we'll see. You know, get it out there on the social media, and that's it. It'll just take off. And all my other videos on here, and I can upload it onto here. You know, every Monday at 7, I guess I can do this. But so that's gonna be one of the things I'll talk about. I'll hopefully bring it up, and so much other stuff. I don't know how much time you get. I go find out how it all works there and how many people are there, and go from there. But other things I'll talk about are, like, you know, the one video I talked about, this black chick at the Arby's. You know, she was bitching that the workers were rolling their eyes at her and stuff, and she wanted a number to corporate number, and talk to the manager. And she was a door dasher. It's like, well, fucking quit bitching, take the food to the people. They're waiting on their food, and quit standing there bitching about stuff and just go. These are things you see on the Facebook, you know, in the videos, other places. And here I am witnessing it too. You know, it's just BS. I should have whipped out the phone, you know, do it, and I didn't. Damn it, that could have been a good video along with the comedy, but oh well. And then I'll talk about a new thing where, you know, the saying always goes that, you know, when you're poor and everything, you know, you don't have a pot to piss in. Well, you know, as a guy, I can piss anywhere. Just grab a damn bucket, you know, and just, you know, there you go. You got a fucking bucket. You know, anything. Whip it out. You know, you're a guy. So that takes care of that problem. So then you can say, well, I got a damn bucket here, you know, so guess I'm not poor. I got something here. So that would be another act. Another act is, you know, through this depression and everything, I got atrophied. I got really skinny, but I got built up again. Everything. I got to still work on my legs and that. You know, abs, legs. I did all that today again, but not as often as I want. I don't want to be like them guys, you know, where they say, you know, skipping leg day. Don't want to be like that. I got to be all balanced and looking good. And so, but during that episode, you know, I atrophied myself, got skinny. Well, guess what? I had a good muscular man's ass, and I lost the man's ass. So now I got to build that up again. It's all squishy back there. And every time I go somewhere, they got hard-ass chairs, wooden and plastic, steel. It's like, what the fuck? You know, what do they think? We got steel in our ass or what? So I got to bring a cushion to sit on every time, like an old man or something. That's ridiculous. I'm not really embarrassed because I'd rather not, you know, sit on my ass bones. I'd rather have a cushion, so I can't really be embarrassed about it. I'd rather do that than to sit there and be uncomfortable, you know, and not provide some cushion until I build this up or get fat or something. Something's got to happen. But it's just so much shit going on around here. You know, it's ridiculous. But that's that. So I'm going to cut it off here. You know, up to 19 minutes here, and it's going to take a while to upload again. But share and like my channel and the videos, and my views are getting up like crazy. That's great. I just wish I can get more subscribers. Like, I don't know why no one's subscribing to my stuff, my channel. I don't know why. You need 500 subscribers on here to, like, do anything, you know, like make money and shit. 500. Like, I'm not even close. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm getting views and stuff, but nobody's subscribing. You know, you got to be on YouTube. You got to have a channel, start a channel, even just to watch other people and me. You know, you don't have to do anything. Nope. Don't put a picture of yourself or nothing. Just subscribe. I need freaking 500 subscribers. That's bullshit. But whatever. I don't think I care. All I care about is I get booked in places and get picked up by somebody, you know, whatever. And getting all the views. I guess that's all I care about. But Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Talk about me everywhere. Bring my name up. Check out The Awakening on Facebook, my spiritual page. And, you know, I got my On the Edge landscaping page on there, and my personal page, Adam Paul Geiger. I have it set where you can, like, follow me, too. That'd be nice to get a bunch more followers, you know. You go on some of these girls' pages, and they got 2,000-3,000 followers. It's like, seriously? Because they're a girl, or they're pretty and shit, and they're posting their ass on there, and whatever. Their ass, and their whatever, their boobs, and their face, and all that stuff. No wonder they're going to have 3,000 followers and shit. You got 50 damn guys, you know, commenting on their posts, like, ooh, ah, you're beautiful. And I come along and be like, well, I say some different stuff. I'm like, you know, nice, whatever, nice shoes, nice dress. What's that scar on, you know, right there? What's this up here? I just be different. Like, nobody freaking thinks about that. Or, oh, I like your nose ring, or I like whatever. I say shit out of the ordinary and stand out. You know, that's what you gotta do. Or I message them. You know, I find other shit to pick out that they're not used to, so then they can be like, well, who the hell is this dude? He seems different. Sometimes I piss people off on there on these girls' pages, and it just blows up. I just piss everybody off back and forth, and it just ruins their page, and they just blow it up. Or they, in some cases, might delete the whole damn thing because it gets crazy, because they don't want to deal with it. But it's stupid. You get 50 damn guys on there, 100 guys, and then they show their inbox is full. Well, no damn wonder their damn DMs are all full. You got these morons on there, in there, saying all this shit and trying to call you and video chat you and everything else. I'm not like that. I'm not clingy. I used to be clingy, but I still didn't even do that. I never did any of that. I just talked a lot, texted a bunch. But they're so bad, and I'm like, get on there and try to be simple, but I still don't even get a damn reaction from that, because they're busy trying to get followers and attention by 50, 100 guys. It's like, why don't you just get it from one freaking guy? Stupid as hell. You know, or they're trying to get money off of there. But anyway, now we're at 22 and a half minutes. But all right, check everything out. My Facebook pages, subscribe, like, share on here. Check out all my other videos and get the views up. But later today, I'm going to go to this bar and try and do some comedy, and hopefully it takes off. Wish me luck.